much what you want to do. So I have the drone turned on and the RC connected to my PC. And just to show you, this is the RC Plus 2. So we're going to go to DJI Pilot 2. We're going to go to the album, and let's just say we want to get something off of the aircraft. We're going to grab this picture here, select it, and we're going to go to share in the corner, and we're going to tap LocalSend. And I'm going to open LocalSend on my phone. We're going to refresh. I'm going to tap on that, and I'm going to accept on my phone. And we see it all sent. These are just screenshots, so they're not giant. They're not screenshots, but photos. Tap done, and that is pretty much all there is to do on the RC side. These are both saved to my Photos app now. That's it. That's pretty much it. So you get Firefox on the RC Plus 2 by default, and in order to get access to a different app like LocalSend, or in my case I have Google Chrome, UAV Forecast, and Solid Explorer, just a different file manager. What we want to do is download an app that can install other apps. So to do that, we're going to go to Firefox. We are going to get APK Pure. Just Google APK Pure. It is going to download an APK file to the RC. Just download that, and we can open our downloads. And we'll just tap on that. And because I already have it installed, I'm getting this message, but you would of course tap install, and then you will have APK Pure. Kind of a sketchy app, so tread lightly. You are accepting whatever risks there are when you use this app. We installed LocalSend. LocalSend was recommended. I am not an Android person anymore, so I'm going based off of what folks have recommended to me. And because I already have it installed, I have an open button, but you will have an install button. Do not tap the button at the top here with the download arrow here. That is a totally different thing, and I believe it'll open an ad. We don't need that. LocalSend is installed, but from here you can pretty much install any app you want on your RC. Don't go crazy, because this is not a super high performing Android unit. So get what you need and, get out. I use that to install Chrome, UAV Forecast, a couple different file explorers, but I landed on Solid Explorer here. Although after experimenting a little bit with LocalSend, I don't really need Solid Explorer anymore. But you want to keep APK Pure there so you can download quickly install apps that are outside of the ones that come with it. Again, this is basically just an Android tablet at the end of the day, so you can do with that as you wish. One thing I noticed that may be an issue when doing this is that in the DJI Pilot app in the album, you may not have the option to share everything. Now, previously we did this directly from the aircraft album, but I've turned the aircraft off to prove a couple of points here. First one being that you can still share them, just not from the DJI Pilot app.
It works for some things. I'm not sure what the difference is or what kind of qualifies as something shareable. Maybe just photos, I guess. And then, send it to LocalSend.
But wait! There's more!
Because we have LocalSend, we can open LocalSend, and we're gonna go over here to the send, and we'll go to media, and we have all of those same images that were in the DJI Pilot app that we weren't able to send before, but we can send now from here. So if I want to send all of these, boom, boom, I open the app on my phone, we refresh, my phone pops up, I accept it on my phone, and then boom, 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 boom. And these are larger files because some of them are videos. So that is how you would do it if for any reason, you are not able to share it directly from the DJI Pilot app. You can do it from LocalSend directly as well. Another cool thing about this too is you can see some more advanced statistics as far as like the total amount of data being transferred, the speed at which it's transferring, the number of files that are included in this transfer. So you can see we're sending a little under 1.5 gigs of data at about 13 megabytes a second, which is pretty fast considering it's over the local network. LocalSend is not a peer-to-peer app. It does go over your local network, so whatever device, including the RC, that you plan on transferring data to must be on the same Wi-Fi network that the RC is connected to, or this will not work. So this is not something that'll work in the field unless you just happen to have a hotspot of some sort that will work in the field. If you do a long day of flying, you come home and you want to transfer your content from the drone to your Mac, to your phone, you can use this method to transfer it to your phone or your iPad and then to your Mac with AirDrop or whatever have you. But yeah, that's it. There is one last thing I wanted to show you guys, and that is where those files are just physically stored on the RC. If you open the Files app, this is the built-in Files app that it comes with, and you go to, make sure you're in internal storage, and go to DJI, go to this com.dji.industry folder, and then Pilot Album, and then you'll see everything here is all of what you'd find in the DJI Pilot app. You can share from here right to LocalSend if you need to. So there's a million different ways. Again, this is just Android 11, so you would share however you want, or from whatever app you want, and just be sure to select LocalSend, and you'll be able to do it from there. Hope this helps someone out. Happy flying.